Hello everyone, my name is Sathwik Uday Kiran. My roll number is 21BQ1A05K0. I am from 2CACD of VVIT. In this video, I want to explain about what is virtual reality. I think many of you was familiar with the word what is virtual reality. If I want to say what is virtual reality, in one word, I can say that an imaginary world with many advantages, disadvantages, and some fun. Let's discuss more about virtual reality. In this video, I'm explaining some of the few contents mentioned here. The first one is what is virtual reality. Next one, history of virtual reality, types of virtual reality, input devices, output devices, applications, and finally advantages and disadvantages of virtual reality. Okay, let's move to the next one. First one, what is virtual reality? The word itself says virtual reality means virtual means an imaginary world which is not real, and reality means what we live, that is called reality. So the word itself says that living in an imaginary virtual world. So by the definition you can see here, virtual reality means feeling the imaginary world rather than the real one, as I said before. And it can be generated with the help of a computer by using some different types of devices. The main device, it can be achieved with the help of like a VR headset, some gloves and some body suits, which help us to interact with the virtual world and we feel like it was real. So this is about virtual reality. Let's see history of virtual reality. Basically, first the concept of virtual reality was named as sensorama, which means it is a concept that covers the vision of a human body. As we can see in the picture, the person who sat in that machine, it's called sensorama. It covers all the vision of his eyes, and it believes that it creates an with the help of that system it creates an imaginary world. Later it was introduced as virtual reality. Due to advanced developments in the 1990s and 80s, some technical advancements has been take place in the virtual reality, and the first VR headset introduced in the market was in the year 1995. So this is the history of virtual reality. Now let's move some interesting topic about virtual reality. The types of virtual reality. Basically, virtual reality is categorized into three types. The first one is immersive virtual reality, second one is non-immersive virtual reality, and third one is window on virtual reality. Let's discuss them one by one. Immersive virtual reality. This type of virtual reality enables a user to experience as he was in that imaginary world completely, which means we can able to experience that we are in that world completely, which means as you can see in the picture given below, as they were in other planet experiencing all the different types of species living there with the help of virtual reality. As see by the definition, immersive virtual reality is a technology that enables users to experience a computer generated environment as if they are actually there, which means we can experience the virtual reality not only a 270 or any some 360, we can actually live there. In all types, I like immersive virtual reality. Let's see the next one. Non-immersive virtual reality. In this type of virtual reality, I can explain with the picture provided below. In this type of virtual reality, which means sorry, the user with some devices, he can wear it, and with the help of an computer screen provided for him opposite to him, with the body movements provided with the equipments with the person will display on the screen. Suppose as with an example, I can say that as you can see, the person with some equipment is playing cricket. His virtual body is displayed on the screen. So when the ball comes on the virtual wall, the person without bat can swing it, which means in this virtual world, the imaginary body of his hits the ball. So this is how the non-immersive virtual reality works. Let's see the next one. The next one, window on virtual reality. In this type of virtual reality, it will provide a three-dimensional desktop-based virtual reality, which means without any tracking movement. Compared to non-immersive, we feel, in non-immersive, we have the tracking system, whereas in window on virtual reality, we don't have any tracking system. I can say this is the next evolvement of our desktop activities. As you can see on the screen, with the help of some virtual reality headset, he can access the window based, which means now we are accessing with the help of some equipments or some using hard input device and output device. But whereas in the advanced we can use like this. So this is about Windows on virtual reality. Yeah, let's move the next one. let's see some input devices used in this VR technology. As you can see on the screen, first one is position tracker, which means a VR headset. I mean, it will be in the VR headset. As you can see on the screen, tracks position of head so that display via Googles can be updated, which means the visuals in that VR display can be updated with the help of using position tracker. Next one is data gloves. As you can see here, provides information about hand movements to computer system. I think you understand what is that. Next one is data suit. It tracks the movements of body and gives input to the system, which means that the movements we provided in this virtual world can be given to the system as an input so that it can work well with the, I mean, it can manage the experience with the virtual world. So these are the main input devices used in the virtual reality environment. Now let's see some of the output devices. As you can see on the screen, the first one, goggles. The main thing we use this, I mean, in order to create a virtual reality wall, the main thing we use are the goggles, or also called a VR headset. Goggles in the VR headset provide the visual image of the 3D VR wall. I think you understood that. The next one is headphones. Can be used to provide audio output, which means the user can feel the sound and effects, everything with the help of the goggles and as well as the headphones. Next one, the pressure pads and the rumble. These provide like some movements, I mean some pressure or sensation of movement to the human body, which means he can feel that something is, I mean he can feel what is happening in the virtual world. So yeah, these are some output devices. Let's see the next one. Yeah, this is the most interesting part of this video. Applications of virtual reality, which means we can use virtual reality in many categories. So I have mentioned them here. Let's see one by one. The first one, virtual reality in education. I think you understood what is that. Virtual reality in education, which means as we learned that with the help of books and books, computers later it was developed. With the help of virtual reality in education can make miracles, which means with the help of this the student can learn to an, I think, with no extents. As you can see in the picture, the girl is learning about the solar family with the, we can understand, we will understand, I mean at our age we understand it with the help of some books, by seeing some pictures, with the help of our lectures. But with the help of virtual reality provided, as you can see, she learns how the solar system look like, which means as she can see them. This is the main advantage in education with the help of virtual reality. This will encourage many students to learn more and more about the topics they have gotten. Yeah, this is about virtual reality in education. Let's see the next application. Virtual reality in military, which means with the help of virtual reality we can create different types of soldiers, armies, or different types of weapons. So it can help us to train the soldiers for our country. I mean, it helps us to train the soldiers. As you can see here, some soldiers are created with the help of virtual reality. With the help of them, our soldiers can prepare different strategies and to attack them using some different techniques, so which will improve our defense power. So virtual reality plays a crucial role in helping the military. I mean, in the future they will help in creating different strategies and creating some advanced techniques to help them to achieve, to help them achieve or the win for the wars. Yeah, this is about virtual reality in military. Let's see the next one. Virtual reality in healthcare. As you can see on the screen, with the help of virtual reality in healthcare, it can provide the doctors to, they can visual the entire human body. With the help of this, they can do miracles in the medical world. As you can see in the pictures provided, the first one, the doctor is studying about the neurons in the brain with the help of virtual reality. And next one, analyzing the broken bones or some x-rays. Next one, with the help of virtual reality, she can see whatever necessary. She's seeing some different types of traumas in the brain. And next one, with the help of virtual reality, they're doing some DNA research. So all these will help the doctors to make the operations or any other procedures to make it work on the humans, which will help them to save the lives of many people. Yeah, this is the virtual reality in healthcare. Let's see the next one. Virtual reality in entertainment. As you can see here, with the help of virtual reality, we can make a lot of fun. At present, in this video, in this picture, we've seen that they are enjoying the roller coaster ride with help of virtual reality. Not only games, but we can, I mean, not only the roller coaster, we can enjoy different games, like we can play different types of advanced games like PUBG in the real world with the help of VR technology, which we can move into the virtual world. And with the help of these, we can travel to different places, we can exhibit more and more techniques, I mean, more and more interesting things. We can see different types of animals, we can move to different types of places. Even with the help of this, we can move to space, and with the help of this, we can move to deep down to the oceans. Virtual reality will make wonders in the future. Let's see some of the advantages and disadvantages of virtual reality. As I provided here, the first one, safe and controlled environments, which means, for suppose if you want to go deep down the sea, which is not possible, so with the help of virtual reality, we can make it possible. So it is safe and controlled environment. As you can go under the sea, it means it's not a safe and controlled environment. So yeah, in this way, it is an advantage for the virtual reality. And the next one, engaging and interactive experiences, which means, first suppose you are on a field trip, you can see what, I mean, you are visited some particular area, but your allocated time is less than I mean, it's not sufficient to watch it more. So with the help of this virtual reality, we can interact them with more clear whenever we require. And the next one is ability to stimulate dangerous or expensive situations. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to go to space, it's not an easy one, so it costs so high. So with the help of this, we can directly move into space, we can see whatever we want in the space, we can see different types of stars, we can see different planets, which is for suppose if you are going to space in the real world, which means a very dangerous situation. So for this, virtual reality is super. Next one, enhance learning opportunities. As you can see, you are learning this video with the help of my explanation. So with the help I mean, it's okay to explain, but with the help of virtual, you can assume, I mean, you can assume in a 3D way, which means you can, as I mentioned, you can live in the virtual world. Yeah. Next one, new possibilities of art and creativity, which means virtual reality can create can create more creativity in many people, and some different types of arts, which means they can make the virtual world in a different way. They can innovate and create different types of virtual world to feel the people as they were in the real world in the virtual world. These are some advantages. Let's see the disadvantages of VR. The first one, can cause motion sickness and discomfort, which means as wearing this equipment for a lot of time, like a goggle, gloves, and bodysuit, which is not which is not a proper, I mean, it will make to feel some sickness or some dizziness or some discomfort. And the next one is expensive equipment and setup, which means the setup for the virtual reality is some expensive, so we cannot afford to buy it. So these are disadvantages of that one. Next one, limited field of view and resolution, which means this is, I mean, some programmers can create only a limited view, so it is a disadvantage. So that means we cannot move into different, I mean, as you are in the virtual world, but you cannot move in, I mean, you can get them, but you cannot go to them. I mean, for suppose if you want to see the universe with the help of virtual reality, you can see the virtual world, which means you can move in this virtual world by using some I mean, you can only walking in the same place, which means you will not move in I mean, you will not move from one place to one place. So with the help of this, only a limited view is provided. Isolation from the real world, which means if you are in this virtual world, you are isolated from the real world. Let's see the last one, lack of physical activity, which means first suppose if you are in the real world climbing some mountains, you can get different types of experience, but in this virtual world, no, I mean, you can see that, but the physical activity is not, I mean, nothing will be there. So yeah, these are the advantages and disadvantages of virtual reality. And finally, the future of virtual reality. The future of virtual reality can make wonders. I have mentioned some key points about them. Let's see them. Virtual reality is a growing industry, as you all know. Maybe the 3D user interfaces will replace the Windows-based ones. Yeah, it will confirm. Yeah, it will make it confirm. As you can see, we are using the Windows-based ones. Later, we can use the 3D user interface with the help of virtual world. Next one is huge demand for VRML, which means virtual reality modeling language programmers in near future, which will help them to create, I mean, which the programmers help to create the virtual world in an unified and a proper way to feel the person as he was in the real world, in the virtual world. Revolution in the gaming industry. Yeah, I think I no need to mention about the gaming, as you all know. In this video, I want to show you a real world VR experience. I think everyone know what is anime. In this video, I want to say an anime called Demon Slayer. In this is an episode or a movie called the Mugen Arc. The Universal Studios of Japan has created a VR anime for the anime fans in the Mugen Arc. Let's see how it look like. Basically, the theme of this one is in the Mugen Arc there will be some fight. With the help of virtual reality, we will be in this word fight. Let's see how it works. As you can see on the screen. After sharing the VR, she went into the virtual world. I think I like it more. As you can see once again here. Is yeah, this is about what is virtual reality. I think all of you understand. Thanks for watching.